Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we've got a simple project, a Python project, and what we're going to do is we're going to extract links from text files, so extracting URLs from text files. So first of all, I've got the OS here, so I've imported OS. I've also imported time and I've imported password input. Now this is a Python module, and if you don't already have that on board, then you can install it using pip. Right, I'm creating a function here, and this function is called login, and I've created a variable called password, and I've assigned that variable a password, which is admin123. Now I'm using the while loop, while true, and I've created another variable called pw here, which is kind of short for password, and I've assigned it to password input, which is this module here. And then I've created prompt and assigned it to a message that it's going to print out to the user. So it will print out this message, enter password. And then I've created mask here and assigned it to an asterisk, so when you type in your letters they will be converted into the asterisks here. Right, we're going to evaluate this now with the conditional if. So if pw is equal to the password, so if what we've typed in here is equal to the password, which is admin123, then we're going to print a message to the user, password is correct, and then what we're going to do is we're going to break out of the program. Or else, what's happened here, we're going to create pw password input, and we're going to ask them again to type in their password. So if they've typed in a password that's wrong, this will just come up again and prompt them to type it in again. Now we're going to go on to search links here. So if we go down here, we need to put in search links. So this is the function search links, and we've created a variable called path, assigned it to input, which will grab the user input, and this is the message the user will see. The user will see enter path and is prompted for a path here. So you're going to type in the path of the folder or directory that you want to be in, and then we use os.chdr, which is change directory, so we will then change into that path. We've created a file name here, variable, and assigned it to input and told the user to enter in a file name. So for example, it could be something like links.txt. Then we go on to the evaluation with the if statement. So if os.path.exists, the file name. So if that file name exists, we print out a message to the user, and we use the f string here for the file name to interpolate the file name into this string. So exists and is extracting. So if that file name exists, then you will get this message. And we've used the module here, the time module, time.sleep, and we've typed in 1, a value of 1 here, which means 1 second. So this will pause it for 1 second. And then we come down here and we use the with open. So we're going to open this file name now. So we're going to open the file name, and we've got the little flag on here, which is the R flag, which is read. So we're going to open the file to read it, and then we assign a file object to it, and then we create another variable called text and assign that to file object.read. And then we create another variable called words, and we assign it to text.split, because we want to just get the URL, extract the URL from them. We don't want to extract any other text with it. And we print a message to the user, links found, and printing. And then we use the time.sleep again, enter in 1 second here as a value to pause it for 1 second, and then we use a loop, a for loop. So for W in words, so we're going to loop through this. So if W starts with HTTPS, which is a link, we're going to print W, so we're going to print that link. Or else we basically tell them link is not found. So we're going to loop through every single line in the file until we find lines starting with HTTPS, and then we're going to print them out. Okay, so what we do first here, to call the program, we're going to call it using login first. So let me just show you the file, wherever the file is. Okay, it's in this folder here. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so we've got some text in here. This is a test, and then we've got a link here, and we've got another line of text, and then we've got a link. So let's run the program, shall we? Wherever it is, it's here. Okay, so let's run this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So enter password. So I'm just going to enter password, which is going to be admin123. Hit enter. Okay, so that's the correct password. Now we have to enter the path. So it's going to be C users Mark desktop, and the folder we want to be in is called test. Hit enter, and we want to type in the file name there, and I think it's called links.txt. Hit enter. Okay, so right, what we've done here, we've gone through it. So links, the file links.txt exists, so we've given the message extracting links. So it says links found. So what it's been doing, it's been looping through for links here, and it's found the first link, example.com, and then it's looped through and found the next link, yahoo.com. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that Python project there, and remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscription button below, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.